Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Nick.
And I'm Eli.
And I'm Brett.
And we are
Nothing
to
to
Note.
Were you waiting for me to say it with you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're watching Ahsoka.
Episode 2.
I'm looking at myself again.
We're always like, episode 2 for the second episode of every show we do.
Episode 2. The first episode was so good.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Yes.
Immensely. Very, very strong start, I think is what we said in the last episode. Probably one of the strongest starts we've seen in a while.
Sabine got Grand Inquisitor.
And without further ado...
Are we going to get Chopper this episode? Or Zeb?
That's a good question.
Probably Chopper. We need a psychopathic robot to go.
Just send him after the Inquisitor.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
Give him a blaster and let
Or
let him
12.
go. Yeah.
The war criminal.
Yeah.
Let's have him. Yeah, let's have him Groot it.
Yeah, exactly.
Guardians 3.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. Let's roll the clip.
Roll the clip.
Oh yeah, her lightsaber looks like Jaro Tapal's from Fallen Order. Like the...
But it was Ezra's, right?
I don't think it was.
Because
It
he had
looked
his
different.
No, but he didn't have his lightsaber with him. Right?
It looked different though. I thought. Maybe I'm wrong.
It would
Unless
make
she
sense
created
if it
a
was-
lightsaber.
Oh, the last one was Sabine's helmet.
That's what I was trying to say in the first
Oh,
episode.
okay,
I
okay.
couldn't remember her name, and I felt stupid, so I left it alone and I didn't bring it up.
Where did the path in our galaxy begin? What planet?
Here.
They took them out before I could decipher it.
That's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
yeah.
You need my help.
No. You've done enough.
Felt very Anakin. Or Obi-Wan. One? Which one? Both? More Anakin.
Obi-Wan likes to snide comments. I don't know.
True, if she'd said it less passive aggressively, then
That ship looks cool. Stonehenge. Space Stonehenge.
Yeah, it's a dark Stonehenge. The map's also a key.
that reminds me of the planet almost from Visions season volume 2 with the claymation. The two sisters.
It's weird. Dark Jedi looking for help from a Grand Admiral versus the other way around.
Yeah. Get old Cal Kestis here. You can sense a force memory. Oh, that's what she's doing. Holy cow. Did you see its feet? They look like bird feet. That's crazy.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna put
I didn't
that
notice that
last
until
episode,
just
but-
now.
Oh god.
Stayed behind to finish the job.
I was hoping you were still here.
Look at its memory unit.
She said I took one out, but there was no destroyed one there.
Yeah.
And if you get the power levels right, you can recover the droid's memory.
And find out where it came from. Very clever.
So what happens if you get the power levels wrong?
The head will explode.
Explode.
Calm your circuits and pull the plug before it gets to that.
Perhaps we should perform this operation somewhere else.
I say go for it.
Because you're a hologram.
Oh, it was awesome.
It's now or never.
Do it.
Here we go. This droid came here from Corellia.
Ooh.
The New Republic shipyard?
Oh, it's a New Republic shipyard now. Banned.
Morgan Elspeth had factories on Corellia.
Her Imperial operation should have been dismantled after the rebellion.
Anyone check on that?
The New Republic is not very competent.
No.
No, you need to recover.
This place was not built by the Jedi. Whose work is it?
An ancient people from a distant galaxy.
Chess. or the you use whatever it's called. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, the people from Heir to the Empire.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Is it Thrawn's people? Or is it...
No, the Chiss are Thrawn's people. This is
Gotcha.
people that the Chiss were afraid of.
Gotcha. Oh. Is it the first like Night Sister magic we've seen live action?
Yes.
That's cool. The green flames
Oh, wow.
just like made me think of it.
Yeah. That's cool.
Whoa.
Expanding
Yo.
the world.
Oh, right there. Yeah.
It's surrounded by Pargil.
Oh yeah. That's so cool.
That is our destination.
Merrick.
What did you say, Merrick?
Marrok. Yeah.
I think she meant to say the Eye of Sauron.
Oh, space station.
Yeah.
I just want to see a pirate. That's what I want to see.
Oh, a naval yard.
Do you want to see Hondo?
Hondo. Tanaka.
I'd love to see Hondo live action.
Oh man, they're taking apart a Star Destroyer over there. See it in the background.
Oh.
The Phantom.
Yeah.
Oh. Chopper? Chopper's got to be here.
Hair's here.
Oh, and there's a
Death
what's his
Star
name?
droid.
Isn't that?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Ahsoka Tano, this is Min Weaver, regional supervisor.
Yeah, what is his name?
I can't remember his name. It's driving me crazy. But he's
I
not
don't
speak. He
remember
didn't
either.
speak, and it makes me sad. Chopper. He looks so good.
Oh.
This is one of Morgan's
Sassy.
facilities.
That's so
Looks like
awesome.
connecting with Sabine paid off.
Hera's being Hera.
I heard your repairs were complete.
Repairs.
General Syndulla thought your insights would be valuable, and Lady Tano agreed.
Very clever droid.
She doesn't want me back.
You have never indicated that you wanted to come back.
Forgot how annoying you are.
Typical.
I never had the talent, the abilities. Not like Ezra.
That much is true.
Thanks.
Wow.
Many Padawans over the centuries, and I can safely say your aptitude for the Force would fall short of them all.
Well then,
There we go. There's an explanation.
I won't waste any more of her time.
The only time you are wasting is your own.
See, none of the rest of them were Mandalorians either, except
Right.
for one.
Oh, there it is. Classified.
Classified. I'm a general. Nothing's classified to me.
I'm sorry. I cannot unseal a document without authorization.
Well, then I'm authorizing it.
I'm not sure you can.
Want to bet?
C1, can you come over here, please?
I have seen such a droid. I catalog inventory on arriving transports. An HK-class droid recently prevented me from completing this task.
When was this?
Snitch
5
bot.
rotations ago, departing on that transport.
Shit.
Stop that shit.
I can't do that, General. They've been cleared for departure.
I said stop that shit. That's an order.
Oh. Oh, that was awesome.
Oh gosh.
Is that the hyperdrive core where they sung up?
Yeah. They're transferred.
Oh.
Here we go.
Visitors.
One Inquisitor.
Oh, yeah, that's a droid.
Wouldn't that be crazy if that Inquisitor's Ezra?
Stop. Stop it.
I mean,
That'd be crazy.
It could be.
Yo. That'd be insane.
I don't think so, but
Unless it dies here, but
Inquisitors have a history of doing that.
Yeah.
I repeat, CT-05, return to port.
Oh. We get to see Hera flying.
they got that from Battle Droids, right? The Phantom.
They had a Phantom and then they got a new Phantom.
Yeah, the new one they got from those Battle Droids.
Right, yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
That's awesome. He seems like a really good fighter, just be a random Inquisitor.
He said, so what? Did you just throw parts?
Choppers.
Yeah.
Chopper, I love Chopper.
Yes, you did.
What? Oh.
Found it.
Wow.
Oh, is that Balin's ship?
Yeah.
Whoa! Oh, that was awesome. That was so cool. Man, Brett, you got me stressed out now. I don't think you're right, but I can't stop thinking about it.
Well, now, especially because he survived the fight.
Right,
like,
exactly.
oh.
Yes! Oh, Chopper's so great.
You got him.
Got him.
Let's go. Is that Pergil? On her other pauldron?
Looks
Like, to represent.
Ezra.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna cut her hair?
Yeah.
Gotta cut your hair to wear that helmet, right?
No. But she's going to.
I mean, definitely would make it easier, I feel like. Oh, yeah.
that'd be awesome. See her suited up. Mirroring Kanan's scene.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Right before he sacrificed himself.
Oh, yeah, even cutting his hair and everything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Wherever he's like, I'm a Jedi Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Suited up.
Suited up.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
She said, you'll know and they'll know.
She knows. Is this the end scene for Rebels? With her looking at the mirror?
Mm.
Because she's got the cut hair, she's got her
Yeah.
armor on.
Yeah, yeah. That's gonna be the end of this episode, right?
Yeah.
Don't. Yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna say, or we're gonna get to see the villains
Yes.
again. Oh, is that?
That looks like a
Are
giant
they building
ring.
like a giant
Like,
hyperspace ring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it's a
Obi-Wan's
hyperspace
ship,
ring, but it's
huge.
to go to a different galaxy.
Right.
The Eye of Sion.
Ah. Yep.
Kind of makes you think a little bit of the Death Star
Yep.
construction.
Yep.
Halo ring.
Her presence in the Force is elusive, and her determination is vivid. She is coming.
Nothing
can prevent our journey.
Tell her. It'll be a shame. There's so few Jedi left.
Sentimental.
Truth.
This was such a strong start to the season.
So strong.
I really like it. I just can't stop thinking about the Inquisitor because you said
I
that.
know. I will
And
say,
I'm like it can't be, right?
yeah. Well, right at the end when he was standing there, and I was thinking about like they're building this thing to travel to him, and I'm like, there's no way. It's impossible.
Right.
It's fine. I'm not worried about it anymore.
Yeah, that means he'd have to have gotten back. But the way he's holding his body, the way,
Yeah, I mean, he even felt like Ezra a little bit. It's scary.
Yeah.
I don't like it. But how would it be?
Maybe that's part of the connection. I don't know.
Anyway, just a guess.
We do know that he can use pergolas to travel through hyperspace, so...
That's true.
Did I say that right? Is it...
No.
No, a pergola is like a form of transportation.
Pergo.
A pergola is I think is one of the things from...
And he, even Kanan said he went so quickly to the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
And he's got Thrawn, who's a master manipulator, there with him. If they had to rely on each other even a little bit, he would... I don't know.
Yeah.
One thing, it seems like Balin, you know how different Jedi have different like force abilities that they like specialize in a little bit more. It seems like he's like an oracle, like a future seer. That's kind of the vibes I was getting, and like at one point he said that the future was fogged, but in this episode he was able to see a little bit more again. I just realized that one of Palpatine's like greatest thing was putting a fog over the future for the Jedi, and he's gone now. So like that's gone.
Yeah.
So I think that's really cool that like potentially we could see more of like that ability being used at this point.
Unless you use, because this is before episodes 7, 8, and 9, and so Palpatine's, force essence may still be around.
But at that point, he doesn't necessarily need to make a fog, though, right? Because everyone assumes he's gone.
I don't know.
Making a fog maybe would just make you realize that he's there. So maybe the best way to stay unnoticed is to... I don't know.
Yeah.
Speaking of force abilities, I haven't played Fallen Order. I've played...
You haven't played Jedi Survivor, you played Jedi
Or, yeah. I haven't played Survivor, but in Fallen Order, seeing Hera do the force memory, was cool. I liked that.
That was like a Quinlan Voss ability.
Yeah, it's a cool ability. I like it a lot.
Oh, you mean Ahsoka?
What did I say?
Hera.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's because I'm reading my note about Hera, which I was thinking about, but then
yes, I thought that was neat.
Yeah, I liked that a lot. That was cool.
And I thought the shipyard kind of gave me vibes. I only played a little bit of Jedi Fallen Order, but at the very beginning, whenever I was at the shipyard.
Yeah. Also, which just calls me back to Force Unleashed and Starkiller in those shipyards. That's always fun. Like where he pulls the Star Destroyer out of the sky.
Yeah.
I kept thinking she was going to try to pull.
I thought that too. I was like, hey, we've seen that happen quite a bit.
Yeah.
Lately.
Man,
I
want to know more about the Inquisitor.
I know! I was like, stop going back to that. Think about the rest of the show. Dang it, Brett.
Yeah, Sabine.
And the fact that he made it out. Like, and they've got 3 Force users to deal with.
Yeah.
Sabine had to fail so that she could humble herself and get to that point where, okay, she could be a Padawan again.
Yep. There's a little part of me that was like, okay, so Ahsoka can do this force memory ability. So maybe there's like the small part of it that was like, she's probably going to take that anyway. But worst case scenario, maybe I can find out a little bit about it.
Sabine, with that, you're still thinking, oh, she's like 19 years old or whatever, but she'd have to be around 30 when she's a little bit older than Ezra.
Yeah, and she'd be around 30.
I loved it reminded me of Rebels, but the moment with Hera talking to Ahsoka about Sabine. It felt so much like when she would talk to Kanan about Ezra, and Kanan would be like, "No, he's just not getting it." And she'd be like, "Oh well," and she would like tell him what he should be doing without telling him. You know, like it was such a Hera moment.
Yeah, she's definitely
very good.
The influencer of that. She's like
she's so good
the
at
confidant to the trainer, to the master.
Yeah. I love it.
And I kept thinking about that whenever Hera was talking, because Sabine was part of Hera's Phoenix Squadron family for so long.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of... I guess Hera's more worried about, like, the being a general and her son. So, like, you know, kind of her Phoenix family has split up at this point.
Right.
So
because even Zeb's not there, right?
Yeah, he's
in...
He's with the X-Wing guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's another...
Which I do think is a weird progression of his character.
Yeah.
To have him be a fighter pilot, but...
Yeah.
Maybe he saw how crappy the New Republic was, and he was just like, "Y'all need help."
Maybe.
We kind of saw that a little bit in this episode of like why the New Republic I feel like breaks down.
It's just so easy to have those layers of like deception there because you've got ex-Imperials at every level, and you can't distrust everyone, but yet that creates such big areas for them to move around in.
That was one thing I was thinking about in that situation of like all these ex-Imperials, right? Like they were talking about loyalty to money in this episode, and yeah, maybe all those people are ex-Imperial people who they're getting paid, so they're happy, but they were probably getting paid a lot more when they were officers of the Imperial government than you know what I mean. So like they're getting paid, but that doesn't mean they're happy.
Right. That's what she's saying. The greed is what they're loyal to.
Exactly.
Could Agent Kallus show up?
Possibly.
I love that guy.
Or did he stay whenever he went to the place where Zeb's people were?
I mean, I think it was implied that he stayed, but it was implied that him and Zeb went there together and stayed.
Yeah.
But Zeb's not there anymore.
Maybe Kallus is a fighter pilot too.
Yeah, maybe. That'd be a fun duo.
Wingman.
That's a fun buddy cop.
Yeah,
film.
it is.
Like
I would watch that show. Yeah, I would watch that show.
Even if it's just like mundane stuff, that'd be great.
Throw Jack Black and what's her name?
And Lizzo.
Yeah, Lizzo. Give me that show.
Oh man.
What is the droid's name? What's the Imperial droid's name that ends up joining the Ghost Squad? What's his name?
Is it AP?
AP 113. I don't know. It's just driving me crazy. But I was really sad that he didn't have a speaking line there. I wanted to hear him talk.
Was that him, or was that just a?
It was definitely the same type.
It was the same type of droid.
And those droids are droids that.
Right. I didn't know if, like that was part of the shipping people.
He stayed next to the Ghost, and Chopper was there.
Chopper and
So that's why I thought.
Maybe. I mean, I think so.
Yeah,
I think
it was.
Yeah.
Which is funny because the whole time that I watched the trailer and we've talked about the whole crew of the Ghost, like I never once mentioned him. I forgot about him, but I do like him.
He didn't make the mural.
No.
Nah, wow.
That white loth cat made it, and those two random wolves.
To be fair, those two wolves and that loth cat did more than he did.
That's true.
They did a lot.
Wasn't he the reason one of the rebel bases got found out?
Yeah.
Is Merrick the Inquisitor?
Oh yeah, because I think you're right. Now I'm gonna be doing looking up what that means and everything. We're trying to figure out how that means Ezra.
I already looked at it backwards. Now.
Yeah, see? You.
And it was the Eye of what?
Eye of Sion.
Yeah.
Which, that looked like it was close to being done.
Right.
It was very close to completion.
Man, they're just opening up the idea of other galaxies and being able to...
Makes me excited for the future of Star Wars, too. The storylines that we can go through. Shin. I was looking at my first note and I was like, why did I write the word Shin down? I was just racking my brain. I remember now it's his apprentice's name.
Right.
But it took me so long.
And she seems a little in the dark. She doesn't know. He hasn't filled her in on all of his plans.
Right. Like I said, it almost feels like maybe he's maybe leading her a little bit like a Palpatine Anakin thing where like she has some motive for like wanting power that's maybe not necessarily evil, but
honestly, they feel a lot to me like a dark side version of Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan from Phantom Menace.
Yeah?
Because, like, Obi-Wan doesn't really know a lot of what's going on all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And Qui-Gon's like, dude, just relax. I've got this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why the Balin's giving very big Qui-Gon vibes to
I
me,
like Balin a lot, yeah. So
but
far.
in, like, in a dark side way.
Yeah.
And their lightsabers aren't fully red.
Right.
And you could tell whenever he said it would be a shame to kill more Jedi, so it's like...
He said it was the truth.
He's mostly dark, but still a little bit not.
Yeah.
And is this Inquisitor still, like... Because that Inquisitor doesn't have anyone to answer to as far as, like, the Grand Inquisitor's gone, Vader's gone, Palpatine's gone. Like, who does he answer to at this point?
Yeah. Well, he was standing there with them.
Right, exactly. So...
He answers to Thrawn, because Thrawn corrupted Ezra.
But it seemed like... But they're they're implying that Morgan is the one who hired them.
Right.
So I don't know. It's interesting.
And she says she can hear Thrawn calling her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is such a good start to a show. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
So we've got all of our introduction done, which was really done well, but now it's going to kick into the story.
Exactly. Yeah. Honorable mention real fast. Ahsoka doing this was so cool.
Yeah.
It was so awesome. I'm like, everything in me just like hair stood up. I was just like, "Grr!" That was awesome. That was Ahsoka.
You know, and I've heard that there has been almost a feud among the fandom. The people that are Andor partisans, you know, trying to cut this down. And people who like more of this, trying to bash Andor. I mean, I like them both.
Yeah,
I mean,
Andor was great.
Andor is one of the best Star Wars things I've ever seen. But then it was deeper, more adult. But then this is fun. This is the fun Star Wars.
It also, like, talk about like a slow build. Like, I feel like this had a better opening for me as far as like, well, it is a continuation of Rebel. Like we joked around, like Rebel season 5. Like it is a continuation of Rebel, so you have a different like starting point, and it feels like they really jumped into it with these 2 episodes. And I'm happy they did it this way. Like it does feel like you did need to watch Rebels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
definitely.
Which they've been saying. They've been telling people, you gotta watch Rebels.
Yeah.
Versus like Andor, you could watch that on its own a little bit more.
I think
like
Andor
leading into it.
I think Andor is a show that you could never watch any Star Wars and watch and enjoy.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that could be your starting point to Star Wars, honestly.
Honestly, yeah.
I did hear some people wondering if Rex would show up, but Rex, last time we saw him, if another 10 years or more, then he would double. It'd be 20 years of more of aging, right?
And he was already old.
But I don't think it's been 10 more years since...
Yes.
No, I know. Sorry, I was thinking of... He's canon in Return of the Jedi.
Oh, yeah.
Which was 5 years, so then another 10 years. He was already an old man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Odds of him being alive are very...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be cool, though. Mm-hmm. And we have someone that could play him, just age him up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yep.
That would actually be amazing.
Tamara Morrison wearing a beard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I would love that.
That would be amazing. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell.
That was a horrible lightsaber noise.
Let's see yours. Do it. Go ahead. Do it.